From the ABC 15 studios in the Valley of the Sun, this is Sonoran Living Live with your hosts Tracy Cornett and Kaylee O'Kelly.
And doctors have been using acupuncture to treat pain for many years, but now a local doctor is doing it without needles. Fascinating machine.
But first, there's a new method out there for treating pain. No needles necessary. This helps to reduce scars as well. We're going to put it to the test when Sonoran Living Live comes back.
There are two areas of our life where I think we could all use a little help. How about looking and feeling younger and living without pain? Well, there is new technology that may be able to help both. It's all about acupuncture without needles, and I want to introduce you to some special people here. We have Dr. Darren Starwynn, a licensed acupuncturist with microcurrent research, an incredible inventor. We're going to get to that in just a moment, as well as Rachel Marmor, who's also a licensed acupuncturist, going to show us how this works. And welcome to you. By the way, what's your first name again?
Adele.
Adele, being so willing to have a treatment here live on camera. But let's start with you, doctor. This technology is all about light and colors and healing. Tell us how it works.
Sure. Actually, what many people don't know is that electricity and light is the most direct form of healing there is. We've had so many people who are scheduled for surgery or on pain-killing drugs or other kinds like thyroid medication and other kinds of long-term medication. And by using light and microcurrent, they've been able to not have the surgery and not have to use those drugs anymore, just by applying colored light and these gentle currents.
And in the right way. And so you've created this machine.
Yes.
Which has been distributed all across the country and the world, really.
All over the world.
Show us how that works and what you're
Sure.
actually using to administer this light.
This device, Accutron, which is made right here in the Valley, is a microcurrent stimulator. And these little cotton Q-tips actually deliver these very tiny currents, which you can almost not even feel because they're so gentle. And if you look, you see there's actually colored light coming out of these fiber optic cables. And we can actually change the color to any one of 12 different wavelengths. And each of these colors has very different healing properties.
Wow. Okay, now this started as one thing and became something else because of the side effects that you learned. Rachel, do you want to tell us about that? Because it's not just about aesthetic changes here.
Right. Well, this actually was a side effect that was found when a doctor was treating Bell's palsy, and after the patient was cured, she came back. She said, "You have to do my other side," because she had gotten a facelift.
She had such a lift. And as you go ahead and show this on Adele.
So this is the the non-surgical facelift that you would see, or the facial rejuvenation, and it is done in several phases. And what I'm doing now is basically showing you the sliding technique, which oxygenates the skin, and it circulates blood, energy, and fluids throughout the face. And then you will be also doing other things such as retraining the muscles. This is a holding technique, and you would be plumping up the wrinkles, and the wrinkles do actually lessen and then can disappear.
So this would be an alternative to Botox on the forehead?
Absolutely, on the whole face, yes. But it's actually working from the inside out. So it is using the body's own energy and its own cells to regenerate collagen.
But how frequently would you need this treatment? How long do the effects last?
Well, you actually first use a initial protocol that is recommended between 10 and 20 treatments. 10 for someone who needs a little bit less, and 20 for someone who might be a smoker, has maybe more heavily wrinkled.
And how, price-wise, what would that kind of thing range if you had just minor
You would see the range probably between $125 and $250 a treatment, and then usually the packages ended up being sold at a discount for a package. And then you just have to do a maintenance after you have your initial protocol. You just will end up doing a maintenance of once every 4 to 6 weeks.
Her skin really does look fabulous. Doctor, I'm going to ask you here real quickly, what would be some other needs? What would this type of treatment help medically as far as pain issues or some of the other things folks at home may be struggling with?
Well, sure. Actually, things like migraines or fibromyalgia or foot pain that's called plantar fasciitis, lower back pain. I mean, basically, my belief is that any kind of pain is a blockage of energy in the body. Even depression, emotional pain. It all comes down to that there's some resistance in the body to the flow of energy and light. And so this is really unblocking that in a very, very rapid way.
It's fascinating technology, fascinating school of thought. And if you'd like, thank you very much, all of you, for coming in today.
Thank you.
If you'd like to learn more about these two methods, Microcurrent Research is the name of it. The phone number, 800-872-6789, or microcurrentresearch.com, vibrationalbeauty.com. All those on our website. And I want to mention Rachel Marmor. To reach her, you can visit her website at arizonaacupuncture.com. That number, 480-838-1183. Kaylee.